Hello guys and happy Easter. It is Easter Sunday. We've had a really nice slow morning. My boyfriend made me breakfast and I've just got ready because we're gonna go for a little swim. I'm gonna take you guys down to one of Sydney's what they called sea pools. Sea pool. So something I found really cool when I first arrived in Australia were the sea pools, because I don't think I came across really any back in the UK. But yeah, they're so cool and they're everywhere, like a little bit like sectioned off by the water, like all along the coastal walk. And we did a really long walk yesterday. We walked all the way down to Coogee, across to Maroubra, over to Malabar, back through Maroubra and back to the apartment. So we were walking like all day and the weather wasn't great. Like it was really grey, windy, cold, and like it was on and off, like raining. But we walked by quite a lot of the sea pools and there was like the odd person swimming and it just looked so refreshing. Probably not to everyone else, but to me, I was like, I really want to get in. So the weather is a little bit nicer than yesterday, but kind of similar. And yeah, we're gonna walk down, we're gonna get in for a little swim. I am even bringing my goggles because I absolutely love swimming under the water, and I also like to see like what's beneath me, since there's been lots of shark attacks recently. I mean, not that my goggles are gonna protect me, but I like to be able to swim underwater and see what I'm like swimming over. So yeah, that's us. I'm gonna bring you guys with us. I'm gonna throw my jumper on over the top. It is definitely like, there is a little bit more blue sky compared to yesterday, because yesterday there was nothing, it was just grey. But the water I think is going to be very cold, but as you can see from my last video, I'm enjoying the cold water therapy at the moment. So yeah, let's do it. Let's head on down and get in for a little swim.
No smoking or alcohol.
These are the little fishies that are in there. Wait, you can see a shark? I hope I don't see a bloody shark. So we've made it to the pool. I can't remember what this is called, but you pay, what was it, $6.50? $6.50 I think each to get in. And there's like the cafe bit all upstairs, and then obviously the sea pool, which I'm going to get in a bit. But it says that there could be like sharks, so hopefully I don't see any sharks. But yeah, so you come down those stairs, all of the cafe bit is all wrapped around at the top. We found this little bit to sit on. It's got like actual like seat bits here. Pretty cool. I imagine on a summer day this would be very busy. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna get in because I'm putting it off because it looks very cold. Huh? Alright, so we're back in the apartment. I just walked back up in my bikini top. I just threw this jumper back over the top, so this is all wet now. And I wore my shorts in the water, so I literally just walked back up with soaking wet shorts, my wet bikini, and threw this on over the top. But that's what I love about Australia. It's just so chill. You can just do that kind of stuff and no one cares. But yeah, back in the apartment now. I do need to shower because I'm finding, because like I said, it's not that, it is nice, it is a nice day, but it's not like the summer where you get out of the water and you dry off really quickly. You know, when you start getting a little bit cold and ill if you let yourself stay wet for too long. So do definitely need to jump in the shower in a minute and just dry off. But I haven't had a drink in quite a while, and I do like just having one every now and again, whether it's a glass of wine, a little bit of whiskey or something like that. And yeah, I haven't had a drink in a couple weeks, so I am about to pour myself a Guinness. Like I said, we are saving money, so we're not gonna head out and have one, because actually one of the main reasons is we're gonna be doing like quite a big trip around Christmas time. And when I do that, I want to feel really comfortable with money and really enjoy it. So I kind of told myself now up until then, I'm going to be pretty good with money and just kind of opt for the cheaper stuff so that when we do go away at Christmas, we can really, really enjoy it. So yeah, gonna pour myself a Guinness, have a hot shower and just chill out for a bit. But the pool that I swam in was so nice. It actually wasn't as cold as it looked. It was actually very refreshing. There was a lot of like everyone in there was properly swimming. So I think the pool I chose was one that people actually do proper swimming in, like with the swimming hats and the goggles and everything. Because the other pools, they're a bit more chill. They're just people kind of in there to, you know, I don't know, refresh themselves, just have a little float around. But this one, people were properly swimming, so I did a couple lengths, and there was like a huge fish. There was a massive fish that I saw, so I showed you guys the sign. Like, there was a lot of sea animals in that rock pool, and it said that you can actually see sharks in there. So I had a moment when I saw the really big fish that I freaked myself out and started imagining like a shark or something in the water. But yeah, it was really refreshing. I would highly recommend, if you like the water and you've not yet been in like the sea pools and stuff, definitely get yourself down and have a little dip. It's a really, really nice thing to do, and you feel really good and refreshed after. So if you're having a bad day, something that will always help is getting in some cold water. But anyway, I'm going to pour this Guinness and chill for a bit. Alright, lovely people, so it's a few hours later. I've had a really nice hot shower, put some comfies on. Obviously my hair's wet. I washed my hair, which felt really good because it really needed a wash, especially after getting into the water. And yeah, I've just made myself a little snack before dinner. I've got hot cross buns again, covered in butter, of course, because it's Easter Sunday and I love hot cross buns so much, so it wouldn't be right if I didn't have one on Easter Sunday. Made myself a hot chocolate. I literally just use this hot chocolate. I'm trying to see the back. So this is kind of like, I actually don't have it often, but it's just like a little treat, because there's really not a whole lot in it. So it tastes really good, it's cheap. And yeah, there's not much in it, so just made that, put some milk with it. Normally I'd have like oat milk or water, but I told you in the last vlog that I'm starting to try and like add just normal milk back in. So yeah, that's me. I'm gonna go watch a film, I think. I'm really in the mood after all of that splashing around to watch like Aquamarine or something old school like that. I also forgot to say that the pool we went in today, we did pay for, as I said, but most of the sea pools are free. Like, you don't have to pay anything. You can just go and get in whenever you want. But I really fancied trying out that one today because we walked by it yesterday and I never really knew it was there. And it just looked really cool from a distance. And I was like, this is $6.50, it's nothing. So that's why we chose that one. But most of the sea pools, you don't have to pay anything. You can just walk on down and get in for nothing. But yeah, anyway, let's go and enjoy this and put on a film.